Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the 7th generation Ford Mustang. And I have some opinions about this car. Some you may share and some you may not. Now, this new Mustang will be coming next year, 2023, and it will be replacing this current iteration of the Mustang, which was I don't want to say controversial. The styling was pretty damn great, but some of the other aspects of the car weren't so much loved. Now, this one is all new, sort of, while carrying some of that Mustang styling. There's also some other styling features that aren't very Mustang. So I'm gonna start off by telling you some of the specs and the costs for this car. So this is going to be a EcoBoost inline 4 or a V8 for the GT. Now, some of you might have thought that we wouldn't see another V8 Mustang ever. Like, I thought that we might be seeing an electric Mustang going the same route as Dodge, but no, they're not going that direction. I guess they're very serious with the Ford Mustang Mach-E being their EV Mustang. So we are getting an inline 4 and a V8. Is there a V6 coming? I have no clue. I don't have the plug with Ford, and they're not telling me anything. So this V8 is going to make 480 horsepower, so it's up on horsepower compared to the last generation, but it's going to have that same V8 Coyote engine as the last generation Mustang. Are they going to come up with a new V8? I don't know. I'm assuming this is going to be the last V8 you'll ever see in the Mustang, and they're going to work with what they already have developed. So this is probably going to be it, but you get a new body style. Of course, it's going to be mated to that 10-speed automatic, so we'll be shifting to gears pretty quickly like the GT 500. So this is going to be the part of the video you probably came here for, and that's my opinion on the overall design of the car. And opinions are pretty split. Either you hate it or you love it, and I'm on the loving it, but there's parts of this car I don't particularly like, and it's not going to be the part that people think. A lot of people are not really thrilled with the hindquarters, the rear end of this car. I actually quite like it. Other people hate the crease of the rear end, and I can see why they would dislike it. And the rear fenders also get a little wider, so this car has more hips than previous Mustangs. Now, the part I don't like about this new Mustang is the front grille. I don't like it. It reminds me of the 5th generation Mustangs, and they had those bars outside the Mustang logo with this black painted carbon fiber or something or other. I just don't like it. I really can't stand the way that it looks. I didn't like it on that generation Mustang. I know a lot of guys were modding and putting those on their Mustang. I prefer just the open grille with nothing extra in it, just the Mustang logo, and that's it. The headlights are also pretty interesting along with the tail lights. The headlights are more like the facelifted version of the 6th generation, except it doesn't have as much of the blinking eyebrows thing going on, which I think is a lot better for this car. You think they would try something a little new with the technology of the headlights, but they're not really doing too much extra. Rear tail lights is carrying on the same styling as other Mustangs from the past, I want to say 30-40 years, but this time it has a deep crease in it along with the trunk. So I don't have a problem with that. I actually like it, like I said before. So it's a win-win with that whole thing. And because this is a new Mustang, we have a new interior, an actual modern interior for a Mustang. The last generation Mustang came at a time where they were still doing, let's call it off-brand versions of interiors. There wasn't big wide screens. I guess Tesla wasn't as popular then, but now since Tesla's blown up, we're getting more panoramic, curved, and dynamic screens, and this car has that now. Now, I have never touched this screen, I never interacted with it, so I won't go into what it actually does and what it entails. But if I ever get the opportunity to, mess around with it and see how it actually functions in the real world, then I will, make a video about how it functions. But until then, we're just gonna not talk about it. And overall, I think this car is pretty excellent. I think it looks more in line with the Chevy Camaro than it does a Mustang, even though it still looks like a Mustang. It's just that rear quarter, the back end is looking a little Camaro-y. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Camaros are pretty nice looking cars. The Mustang is a pretty excellent car. And if you know me, you know this channel, Mustangs are my favorite cars. My dream car, of course, is a Ferrari F12. But the Mustang is my favorite car and has been my whole entire life. So I'm glad to see it. Hopefully I'll get to see it in person so I can really see how it actually looks. People will get used to the new designs of this car, and they'll either grow to love it or they'll move on to a whole another car. So tell me, what do you think of the 7th generation Ford Mustang? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. And with that said, I like to bring this video to a close. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. And with that said, I'll catch you later.